So this is a repeat film of what I did earlier, but hopefully in slightly better quality. Slightly. Because the other one was a 360 film. It wasn't quite so clear, was it? So we're having a bit of trouble with our phone. Hopefully my films will improve because the I've got a new one coming. So the signal, they came along, they put some boxes on our telegraph poles in the street, maybe for somebody else, and it destroyed our signal in the street. Anyway, so hopefully this should come through clearer and brighter. The INNOVV 3, Hub 3, we've had previous ones, and it was the INNOVV Hub 2. What the difference is exactly, I think they've just made it more compact, but once ignition is powered on or off, the connected devices and accessories will subsequently be powered off after 10 seconds delay. So you're not having to butcher stuff onto your battery. You'll just connect this onto your battery and all your accessories. So this will be plugged into your battery. I guess the yellow is the ignition line. It tells it when it's on and off, but when the ignition is on and off. And then these are separate lines for your accessories. So one accessory can short out or go burst a bulb or whatever, and it won't affect the wiring system or the fusing system of the bike. It can rub and short out, do all that sort of a stuff. You know, I've always used them. It protects the original wiring from the wing. That's my understanding of it anyway. And the last film, I give you slightly wrong information. We ordered this from INNOVV, and it was delivered to us via Amazon. So Amazon did the delivery. It's got an original seal in it, and it's only this box. It's only a tiny box that's in it. The inside of it is, can we see it? Can we see it? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Hold on. No, we can't. Yes, we can. You see, it's only a little box like that. And then obviously all your wires and your connections and your fuses and blah, 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 and all the rest of that malarkey. So that we do believe in the hub, because, you know, there's the trouble with these wings. They're nice, but lots of people put accessories, and different standards of people do different jobs, don't they? And some of them make a right hack of it. But obviously we send ours to Rick, and this is part of the collection we're about to. This is the first two things that arrived. I've got another thing coming today. We've got the yellow underglow, so hopefully they are so bright it will look like it's like an alien. It'll look like it's arriving on the lights. You won't actually see the light, you'll only see the reflection on the floor. So underneath will be bright light, so it'll be looks like it's traveling on a bed of light. So let's put you there now then. We'll hope we don't kill you or drop you or lose you. So the next thing that arrived was this clamp, and it's going to go on the screen, and it was recommended to us. Do you remember we sold the big blue bike lift? That's for lifting single bikes. It's no good for us now. We're proper freaks. We've got 3 wheels now. Yeah, so yeah, it's got like a rubber thing that will go over the screen and cramp on, and it's metal. It's good and proper metal. It's not the usual sort of, you get a lot of these in plastic, don't you? Yeah. And then it's a standard GoPro. I call them GoPro connections. There might be another name for it. So it's very easy to clip on. So this actually, if you were running sort of films, and that would probably clamp onto anything. on a thin edge on something. So I guess that would create a lot of filming angles underneath the trailer, on the side, and all these connections. And then what I wasn't able to show you, because I was using the 360 camera, underneath this, it's a standard screw. All the cameras, most of the cameras now have this standard screw that screws onto tripods, blah blah blah, and all that sort of, you know. So we've got a standard screw underneath it with this attachment, and it's very clever. It's got two ways of locking. Can you see that? See how these two clips? So there's that way of locking it, that way of locking it. Is that better? And then there's a little thing here. It sticks out quite well. You can move it with your finger. It's not awkward to move at all. And that locks it. That allows them to move, and that stops them from moving. And what happens is this. It's quite magnetic. So first of all, you've got the magnetic attraction of it will help. And then these four clips run into these holes here. So it clips on, clips in, yeah. Then you can lock the clip on. So first of all, it's not going to come off anyway, because you haven't pressed these two buttons in. But then you can, on top of that, lock them, so you can't accidentally, or they can't vibrate. So I think that's going to be a huge help when we've connected this to its place, to the screen or to the edge or whatever we've decided with the connections. And I'm going to show you this. The underneath of it is proper metal. It's not I have had these snap on me in the past. These are plastic. I'm going to change that. The thread is the same, it just changes that to an alloy. So you can change these from plastic to alloy. But these tabs here, they have in this type of scenario, I've had them snap off. Okay, it was on the rocket, and it was on the back of the rocket, and we were probably doing 50 or 60 or 70 at the time. Poor old Nick was behind us. All he saw was this object coming straight for him. And luckily it didn't get him. And we know where it happened. And I've been up and down looking for the damn thing. It's gone. We found the clip. We found the clip bit. That funny enough, this is what we found in the middle of the road. There are remnants of this where it clips here. It had snapped off, but we never found the camera, and it was an Olfie. I haven't really tightened that up tight enough, really. You could even do it that way if you wanted, if it suited you. Depends on how tight you screw the screw up underneath here. So I'm very impressed with that. And it's proper metal. It's not, it's a 360 item. It's come from 360, and it's sturdy, made of metal. This is made of metal as well, this bracket. So, you know, it's not flimsy plastic or the usual sort of plastic that you get. So that is an upgraded or a better, oh, excuse me, altogether. And that'll sit on the screen, and that will be upright on top of the screen then, see, or something like that in front of us. Anyway, I hope that's clearer and better. And there's some lights coming today, and there's still quite a list to do. The hubs come. The ring of fire, that's coming from Netherlands, I think. The switch is coming from Ruislip, RGB. Is it RGB? It's the Honda dealer in Ruislip. and then the indicators. I think that's an eBay thing. We've got the underglow, and this is the aerials and the camera stuff. Camera stuff's here. The aerials are coming today. Ooh, that's going to be the longest though. The Ring of Fire. That's not coming for 2 weeks. And then we can send it up to Rick, can't we? Yeah. We can send it up to Rick, and Rick will get it all sorted for us, and we'll have to book it on the ramp in Rick's. Ooh, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it, and I hope that's clearer for you now. So 2 years ago, it was the Power Hub 3, and if you press that on, you'll see why. Before I even move, I always put cameras on. I'm at a roundabout, I'm waiting for a car to come around, because I see it coming and we get knocked. And the thing is, we get knocked by a trike, and we are now trikers, aren't we? Wow. Yeah. There we are. We were going nice and steady. I'd seen the car came from across there, and I was waiting for him to come round. So I'd brought myself to a gentle stop, and then we got hit, and over we go, and there was the car we were waiting for, which this is the footage that we sent to the insurance. So this is where we are. This is Clive. Look, it happens. Luckily, we knew who hit us. You know, Clive, look ahead. Oh, anyway, but that's not the point. The person and the bike that hit us, SHT happens, doesn't it? So, but we had this footage. We had our cameras running. We had this footage to just give to the insurance people, and told the insurance people, right, you got to pay. So this is where we fitted. That was fitted to. Let's go and find out what it's fitted to. It was the original wing. Well, I say original wing. Oh, I miss it so much. Look how much chrome. Yeah, we're fitting the K2 here on this one. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, look how much bling was on it. Yeah, I never thought we were going to lose it, but that we're going to go back to that, and I'll show you what our aim is. Well, one of our aims is. So look how fantastic that was. Oh boy, wasn't that lovely? There's so much bling on it. So we're putting the lights, and we're putting the cameras on it, the INNOVV K2 cameras, and the INNOVV 2 hub on that one, and the set of lights. So let me show you. So we got hit. So that went away, and let's have a look at us fitting them onto the next one, because do you know, when we think about it, this is actually our 9th Goldwing. Our 3rd Ring of Fire, our 3rd set of cameras and INNOVVs that we've put on it. Anyway, or will be the 3rd. Anyway, look at all that lovely shiny chrome. We are going to come back to that. We miss it so much. Because this is the Gen 1. This is the Gen 1. And we'll just show you fitting them to the Gen 2 now. So here we are. The Hub 3 and a set of cameras, the K3 cameras. Well, we've been able to strip those off, so we've got the K3 cameras ready to go back on now. So this is the camera. We're in France here. There's the Alfie in front and the dash cam watching behind. It was all battery powered, so we went to permanent cameras. Yeah, this is the cameras on the rocket. These are the lights coming on the rocket. Yeah, these were the lights we had fitted onto the Triumph rocket. So we've been playing with lights on bikes for a very long time, and I always run cameras before I even take them on the road, hardly. And then we always run spotlights as well. I've always been a believer in lights. We've always had plenty of lights up front. That thing was unbelievable when you put the lights on the thing. And here is the Gen 1 going in the van, never to be seen again. There was the Gen 1 2022. Then in 2023, here is the Gen 2. Again, cameras and ring of fire on the front. So there's the Gen 2, and that was the Gen 1. Yeah, there's subtle differences in them. Strictly speaking, this will be our 9th Goldwing. If you count that we bought these 6 as a bereavement sale, didn't we? Which sort of brought us into the world of Goldwings. Yeah. Then we had the Gen 1, which would have been Goldwing number 7. Goldwing number 8 was the Gen 2, and that got knocked, Gen 2. And we've just changed this one now to the trike. So officially speaking, this is our 9th Goldwing, if you include the 6 that I bought on a bereavement sale. We fitted the K2, INNOVV K2, 4 years ago with the cameras. That was the first, the Gen 1. Then with the Gen 2, we fitted the INNOVV Hub 3. That was 2 years ago. And here we are now, getting ready to fit them again. So this will be the 3rd set of cameras, 3rd rings of fire, 3rd of everything. You're gonna drive you mad, isn't it? Gonna drive you mad. It's life funny. Last year we were on our way to the Hand in No Light parade, and we'd stopped off for a cup of tea, and lo and behold, look at what we'd come across. This is an XGT, but this is a Gen 1. Yeah, and that one's an XGT, Gen 1. But look how much bling. We want to get ours to this standard. Not that one, that's a 1500, that is this. Look at this, 1800 EML. Absolutely gorgeous. Look how much chrome is on it. Look how much blingy. Oh, this is what we're aiming towards. Obviously, budget allowing, we've spent our money this year. I can't see much more being spent on it, but we'll have the chrome here, chrome there, the chrome in the front here, all this. We've got some of that already. We'll get it well polished up, won't we? So we're aiming, get all the frame chrome in. He's done the step chromes here, look. There's nothing more to get on that one. Wow, isn't that lovely? That's an EML. And then this is the red one, and then this one was there. And then we'll move forward onto this one, the gold EML, again, full of chrome. Hold on. Shall we move forward slightly? Let's just jump forward a touch. A bit more. There we are. This is where we start looking at the gold one, I think. That's an EML, and that's an EML. It's funny what you bump into. This was last year. Look at the chrome. Oh, and all the bottom. Yeah, they've done the different type forklifts for forks on the front. But again, this is our aim. We've already got the backlights to fit in. Yeah. But the chrome, look at all this lovely chrome all around here. Oh, you can get all that lot. A bit more chrome on the front. But it's going to take a couple of years budget to build it up to that. Yeah.